What's up, guys? I'm Peyton. This is Alex. This is Cam. We're doing the breakdown podcast after Game 1 of the NBA Finals after the Celtics came back down 12 in the fourth quarter. Cam, what was your...
Okay, so Celtics fan, obviously. I didn't get to watch most of the game, but some key takeaways. We obviously stole Game 1. I think it was they didn't lose a home game throughout the whole playoffs.
Like 9-0, right?
Yeah, that crazy stat.
Celtics are also 8-2 on the road in the playoffs this year.
Yes, we are. And I think coming into the game, our biggest weakness or our biggest thing against us as the Celtics is we've always yes, we're the best defensive team, but we haven't guarded the high level offense.
Yeah.
And coming into the game, first quarter, Curry goes off for 21. But I think after that first quarter and after the first half, I think Ime made great adjustments halftime. So we started off in drop coverage.
Yeah.
If y'all don't know what that is, it's
Don't
set
know
a
what
screen.
that is.
You go under the screen. But why would you go under the
Curry,
screen
yeah,
with
that
the
doesn't
best
make
shooter
sense.
of all time right there? I don't know.
Also, in the fourth quarter, I noticed this from Ime. Smart didn't play until 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter, which was I was like, what's happening? But they went on a great run with Pritchard in the game.
I think it was so Horford checked in and we were down I think we were down 4. And then that's when our run started. Horford went on an 8-0 run by himself. He hit 2
It just
threes.
looked like the Warriors couldn't guard the 3-ball. It just looked like 3 over and over.
It's the no.
So
The Warriors just can't guard.
Celtics live and die by the 3.
That is true.
Well, it looked like everything was just going
Easily.
the Celtics' way.
Eric White was knocking down shots. Al Horford was knocking down
I
shots.
honestly thought Derek White was Klay Thompson there for a second.
You gotta give credit to Derek White though. He's been
He's
I
solid.
think Game 6 and Game 7 he really came alive for us. I think Game 6 he had about 20, 22. Game 7 he obviously did great, and then Game 1 of the finals he exploded. And same with Horford. Horford had 26, and he's 35. So
Yeah,
that's
he's
just
35.
Good for him. He's
He was
old
older
and
than
stuff.
that.
AARP membership.
But
the Derek White played himself into minutes.
a roll.
Before during the season he didn't.
And the Celtics play like a shallow. I saw something the other day that they in the Game 7, right? They only played 7 guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so they
I know.
play a shallow rotation.
You have to shorten the rotation in big games like that. Like you see in Game 7, I don't think Pritchard got many minutes, and then him and White turned into Curry and Clay, and they start going off. So it's you don't want to overreact to these games because obviously it's the Warriors,
Yeah,
right?
it's a long
and you
series.
got long series, 3 Alex was talking 3 days in between each game instead of every other day. So you have more time to adjust, especially with Steve Kerr, who's one of the greatest coaches in the league and ever. And then one thing I think so. The Celtics were second in point differential in the third quarter, only behind the Warriors. So the Celtics were down or up 4 going into halftime, and then the Warriors exploded in the third quarter, which is what they do. I think they're leading going into the fourth quarter.
8 or
Something like that.
Yeah, it was.
12, something like that.
It got pretty deep.
And then what was it? It was 103 to 100, and then there was the 17
It was the Celtics won the fourth quarter 40-16, and it was 40-13 whenever they pulled the starters.
Yeah.
From what I saw, a casual basketball fan here, extremely casual basketball fan, it looked like in the fourth quarter down the stretch, the Celtics just said Curry's not going to beat us. I saw they started to double team, they started to press him, it really made it look like Curry, we're not going to let you beat us. Make someone else beat us, and it looked like nobody else on the Warriors. Who's going to take charge?
It's
right.
If Curry's not doing it,
I think with Clay, if
he
you're not,
doesn't look the same. I
if
don't think he's going to get you a bucket at will.
his defense is gone down a lot.
Yeah,
he went 6 for 14 with 15 points last night. That's not Clay numbers from the past.
Especially
it's not as
playoff.
efficient as you.
As the number 2 guy who Clay is and who he should be, you can't afford 15.
I don't think they really have a number 2 guy. I mean,
I think a lot of the hype got to Poole. He's just been
He
I feel
played
he
bad
was bad.
yesterday.
and defensively.
He couldn't guard
However, though,
anything yesterday.
I do think that he could be an X factor because I think he could be a shot creator, right?
Yeah, no, he
And
is.
when you look at the other guys on the Warriors, like Wiggins and Clay, they're not. Wiggins can shot create a little bit, but they're more of they're gonna spot up, they're gonna play good defense, but they're not gonna isolate and get a bucket for you.
Another
and
thing,
if Curry's not gonna get buckets, then
I know Draymond's game isn't to score. That's not who he is, but
He looked bad.
He went 2 for 12. He had 4 turnovers. He had
he was taking threes.
4 points, 4 assists.
He was not close on those threes either.
Awful game by him. And then I just think defensively, Poole can't guard. There was a clip of Jalen's dribbling the ball up. He picks up Jalen from like the top, like not even top of the key. It's like the free throw line, and then it's one dribble blow by dunk, and the clip of like Curry just like you can't you gotta like at least pick a ball like above the 3-point line because
see I do respect that, but I mean I think the Warriors are gonna easily win game 2. They dominated the first 3 quarters, and I think they made adjustments, but I think Curry's gonna continue. He only had 13 points the rest of the game. I think
Curry's gonna be Curry.
Curry's gonna be Curry. I think you get Poole. I think you get Wiggins. I think you get Otto Porter. I mean, shooting. I think they're gonna win next game handily.
I don't know about handily, but Otto Porter did have a good game. He started off like 4 for 4 from 3 or something.
I think the Warriors are too good of a team to just go down 2-0 like that, especially after a loss like that last night. There's no way I can see them losing 2 games in a row. I think they're just too talented of a team, they're too good. They're too good. They're coached so well and they have good leadership. I just can't see them going down, especially in Golden State. If they go down 2-0, that would be a disaster.
And I feel like if they go down 2-0, is there much hope? Is there much life? I feel like there is because they're better.
I think you can never count them out.
I agree.
And then again, the 3 days in between the games, like I think that's. First of all, I think it's pretty absurd.
It's just 3 days in between. It really does scare me, like for the Warriors, how badly Tatum played off shooting the ball wise. He played great everywhere else. He was like plus 27 plus minus. He had like 13 assists. So he had a great game, but like when you shoot, what do you shoot?
3 for 17.
3 for 17.
I mean,
but like I said,
you want him to be your scorer.
But like I said, Tatum in the past would look at that 3 for 17 and go into the fourth quarter and take 5 more shots, 6 more shots. Yeah. Now he's maturing. I think Ime and like Marcus Smart just push him. He got people open. He's more of a facilitator. Yeah. He can score at will.
Yeah, no,
I like that, but are you going to be able to count on those guys like Derek White, Al Horford, and Peyton Pritchard to knock down those big shots?
I feel like you can just because
consistently.
Consistently, yes, because Horford's been doing it all playoffs, so you can count on him too. He's been the best,
but I still
one
think
of the best performers in the playoffs this year.
But I'm sure you would still feel better if you saw Tatum knocking down his shots. Primary scorer.
I mean, Tatum missing wide open threes.
But not to mention Tatum played bad, but then Jalen stepped up and he went on a run of his own. I think he went on like a 9-0 run too. He went like 4 for 4 in the fourth quarter at like one of his runs, one of his stretches, and he just took over. But that's what you need as the second guy, and I don't think that's what the Warriors had that game. Because you didn't see Clay do that.
There's no second guy on the Warriors.
Exactly.
So if you're the Warriors, let me ask you all this: What do you do differently going into game 2?
You got to move the ball more. They got a little too stagnant last night. I think like in the fourth they just got like let's just set a screen top of the key, and let's go. The Warriors do what like
they move the ball well.
They set off ball screens, the cutting, the coming up. The Celtics played great defense where they hugged them.
Yeah.
Literally. But I think with those cuts open up more 3-point shooting, which opens up their whole offense, which is what they live on.
I agree. I think Draymond has to take less shots. I don't think you can win games when Draymond shoots 12 shots.
And if like in Oracle, if you make a few threes in a row, that place is rocking. So I see no way they're losing this next game. If they do, I think.
I wouldn't say there's no way. I think
you can't ever say there's no way.
I think the Celtics are too good of a team to like know what they did wrong, come out and then do that same thing again. I think Tatum will have a bounce back game.
I mean, both teams I think they're just so close in like coaching and just talent. I think that like just like you said, like the Celtics aren't gonna let what the Warriors did effectively against them happen again in game 2, but just like the Warriors aren't going to let the Celtics do what they did to them in game 1.
I doubt they'll come out and drop coverage like they did in game 1. And I don't think, what was I going to say? I don't think I blanked out.
I think the Warriors, I think Klay Thompson needs to step up. I need to see the second splash, bro. I need him to return to that form of a couple years ago. I know That's probably not likely, but I need to see a second option. And then there needs to be someone, like I don't know, like a Peyton Pritchard, someone off the bench who's gonna provide a spark. Poole. Yeah, I think it needs to be Poole, but you never know. Like I don't know, is Gary Payton? Is he healthy?
He is healthy.
He's healthy, but he didn't play.
He didn't play. Okay.
Also,
so
I think Kerr throws out the zone a little more this next game because it did work very well at stopping the Celtics from getting downhill.
I mean, they're gonna have to do something different defensively.
I think they'll throw the zone out a little more. They didn't throw it out that much game one, but I think they'll set it up a little more because one-on-one guarding, it's not happening with the Celtics.
Right, I think the Celtics have too many shot creators and shot makers for this team to play straight up like Peyton said. I think they will go into a zone more, which will take away the disadvantage that the Warriors have at the big because when you have Horford and you have Robert Williams and your only big man is Kevon Looney, you can't contain that. And you have Draymond on Tatum the whole game.
I think Rob is so important to the Celtics. I mean, his hustle, his defense.
I think everyone's been screaming all season. The Warriors don't really have a big man.
Right. I don't think you can win a chip with Kevon Looney as your guy down low.
And if you do, you're going to need a lot. I mean, you're going to need a lot. They're going to need a lot more help from some other guys. It can't just be Curry.
What?
Bogut
was the number 1 overall pick.
Bogut wasn't bad.
Bogut was good for them.
Looney's not much worse than
Okay, but we're the
worse. But okay, Bogut's a way better defender.
But they won with Bogut against the Cavs,
Who
right?
had-
I think the Celtics were better than the Cavs.
They had Alejandro.
Villanueva.
No.
That's
Moskov.
No, they had Moskov and they had the long curly hair dude.
Dude, he's been gone.
Yeah. No,
It's
but
not
Anderson Barrett.
Bears out.
Alejandro. Anderson
Close enough. But I mean, also if you go look at that team with Bogut, also I think Draymond and Clay were also
they are
a lot better than they were.
And Clay
now.
Draymond had like 35 and 10.
Oh my God, Draymond was an offensive threat back then.
Literally.
Draymond had a strap, and now he can't shoot. And Clay just
dude, literally.
Clay just looks like a step slower. He looks kind of old.
I think we can all Clay's not a shot creator. He's just a shot maker.
But he's not been making a ton of shots.
Which is why I think Poole.
But there has been those times in the past where Clay gets hot and he.
Oh yeah, he goes for 12 threes in the quarter,
or he gives you that little post fade, But he has to get hot, and he hasn't really got hot.
Yeah, I agree.
He's just kind of lost his step.
I think. Well, obviously you can't count the Warriors out just because it's Curry, Clay, Poole, and Wiggins, and then Kerr, obviously, who's gonna make adjustments, gonna make them not. They'll never be
What
counted
did
out.
Steph have? 38?
34, I think.
34?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if Steph puts up 34, you got to try to win the game. But he's probably going to do that for the rest of the series.
I think it just really scares me that Steph played that way, Tatum played that way, and they still lost. But I think Payne's right. They did dominate, and Draymond said it. They did dominate 42 minutes out of the 48.
I think
so.
With Steph, I think the Celtics are so underrated in this aspect where it feels like last night I felt the Warriors were up by 20 in the first quarter.
Yeah.
And it was a 5-point game. I'm like, what is happening?
Yeah, no,
and then they slowly creep up, and then before you know it, they're leading.
And they slow down the pace. It's not like we're just going the whole time. That's how the Warriors win games. They get up and down. They throw crazy passes.
But that's also what the Celtics have been doing. They've been getting out. They've been going. You saw the Game 7 the Heat. They're getting the rebound or off a made bucket. They're getting it and they're going up.
But
and it's
I like how they're slowing down the pace of the Warriors because we've seen it. If you let someone like Curry get hot, before you know it, he's throwing up threes from the logo, and then
you're done.
You might as well just call it a game and head home. But
yeah,
I mean that's just that's good coaching. Again, good coaching.
Clay back in his paddle board back to the bay, bro.
He said Clay back to the bay, pack it up to Cancun. No, I'm kidding.
All right, transition into
I want to hear us predictions. Y'all think they're gonna win handily in Game 2?
Yeah.
Well,
I'm not gonna say handily. I think they win, but I don't think it's gonna be handily.
Y'all still think Dubs in 6?
Warriors win by 11.
11? What y'all think rest of the series?
I said Warriors in 6 before the series. I'm gonna say Warriors in 7 now. I don't see them winning 4 out of the next 5. That's a little ambitious for me.
Peyton?
I'm sticking to my Warriors in 6.
My prediction was Celtics in 7. I'm gonna keep it like that. Celtics. In
I'm
7.
also a little biased. I'm a Curry fan, so I do want to see Curry win.
I'm
but
neutral in this little heat.
If Curry does win, if the Warriors do win and Curry wins the Finals MVP, is he the greatest point guard of all time?
Oh, he already is.
I
He
agree
already
with
is.
that. I agree with
Already? No,
Yes,
no,
over
no,
Magic,
no,
yes.
No.
that. Yeah. Come on. Come on.
Really?
I don't know.
Really?
I think so.
Really?
Okay, people say like, Curry's not the GOAT. Like people use like him not having Finals MVPs as like an argument of why he's not the GOAT. That's not the reason. Like
Magic.
because you have a Finals MVP doesn't mean you're like. That's just like a dumb like
Well,
reason
Andre
against Curry.
Iguodala has a Finals MVP. So.
Dude,
Magic
Yeah.
Johnson created Showtime. Literally created
And
Showtime.
Curry changed the game.
And Curry changed the game. Curry revolutionized what it is today. Like you,
Exactly.
like you see people pulling up from half court.
That was Curry.
They were never doing that.
That doesn't make you the greatest point guard of all time.
But you just said he made Showtime. You said he revolutionized basketball.
Okay, Curry
I-
has
I-
how many
I
how
don't
many
know.
chips did Magic win? I honestly don't know.
I think like 3, 4. I think he
Three or
had 4. He had
Okay,
4.
so Curry
Curry has 3.
he could win his fourth. He has what, 2 MVPs?
One unanimous.
I mean, Curry like he's one of the greatest scorers of all time.
I think okay. So
He's
we
the
know
best
he's
shooter
we
of
know
all
he's the
time.
greatest shooter.
That's
he was
without
a
a doubt.
unanimous MVP. He was the guy on a 73-9 possibly one of the greatest teams of all time.
That lost.
Maybe behind the Bulls.
That
That lost.
Still
Yeah,
one of the
they
greatest
did
teams of
lost.
all time.
They did blow a 3-1 lead, but I
And
think
Curry's not clutch.
Curry's not clutch.
Nope. It's not clutch.
I think that's an over.
I think Mike Green disagrees.
I think that's an over.
Bang.
Over. Well, you mean you mean the little half court shot with 2 seconds left?
Yeah, and no timeouts.
In a-
They decided not to use
In
it.
a
Curry
regular
from
in
way
a
downtown.
regular season game.
He says he's not clutch.
In a regular season game. I'm talking about the finals. The
He's not
playoffs. He's not clutch. Nope.
When was he not clutch?
I wouldn't say he's not clutch. I feel
I think
like
you could argue this game 1 he wasn't clutch.
he also had 21 in the first.
Exactly.
Game
No,
one?
I'm saying.
How was he not clutch in game 1?
21 in the
Dude,
first quarter.
they're literally smothering him. Like he could not get shots off.
Pass the ball. I don't know.
He did pass
Okay,
the ball,
well,
but he has
you
nobody
say
else
he's not
scoring
clutch,
for him.
But what
He didn't have a chance to be clutch. They were down. They were down like
Magic
15 points.
had Kareem. Magic had the number 1 scorer of like total points of all time on his
Yeah.
team. He had Kareem. He had one of the
You
greatest.
can't be
centers of all time.
clutch when every
Curry
time you
had
get a
Clay.
screen set on you, you're getting double.
Another
like,
great shooter, but not anywhere
It was-
near.
It looks like Curry was
Kareem.
playing with a bunch of park randoms yesterday. Like, there's no way he's gonna go out here and be clutch when he has nobody else on his team.
He had
who can
James
score.
Worthy. He had Kareem. He had who else? Throw some names out there. It don't matter. I think
Curry's the
You
best.
get-
Curry didn't have KD, Clay, Draymond.
Yeah, and he won.
He
with
won
them.
without KD.
Yeah.
He also won 2 with KD.
Okay, and he was still the best. He was still the best player with KD.
No.
That was his team. It was
KD averaged 35
In the
40 points in the finals.
It was
bro.
always Curry's team, though.
But who hit
Okay.
I could have averaged 35 against that Cavs team.
who hit
That Cavs team had nobody
the
on
who
it.
hit the clutch shots?
To both years they won.
You mean
KD did.
Okay, the clutch shot when they were up
Okay, no,
3-0.
no.
The series
But
was
no,
over.
but it's like
in
this,
the
it's like
second.
this.
Oh no!
They said the reason KD did so well is because Curry was getting double teamed.
No, he wasn't.
He
We
wasn't.
watched those series. No. No, that's
Who is
that's crazy.
Who?
That's crazy.
I mean, KD
You're a
averaged,
kind of an NBA fan. I don't want to hear nothing from you,
KD
bro.
averaged 35 when he had 3 other All-Stars around him. Like, I mean,
Four.
four.
Curry, Clay, Draymond. Oh wait, yeah.
That's 3. I mean, that was still Curry's
Both.
team. Because who's still there?
That was Curry's
It's
It
Curry's
was
team.
Curry's team, and then KD joined.
KD came.
It was still Curry's team.
I think I don't think you can say KD's not.
The best
What
player on that
did
team.
Barkley say?
KD
He
was
said-
the best player.
He said KD rides the bus. He doesn't drive the bus.
That's true. He does. That's
I
100%
disagree
true.
with Barkley. Barkley even took that back.
Yeah, Barkley took it.
All right, well, one guy's on vacation right now and one guy's in the finals. And what does that tell you?
Well, one guy has all of his team playing, and the other guy's dude's praying in the back during
He's
during
got
half the middle
Kyrie.
of the. Yeah, Kyrie. Dude, Kyrie didn't play half the
That's
season.
Kyrie's fault for doing his weirdo stuff. He wants to
And
get
they also
weirdo.
played the Celtics, and the Celtics swept them. And what do you think the Celtics are going to do?
Where's
They're gonna
Curry
sweep
in
the
your
Warriors.
top? Is Curry in your top 5? Like, is he top 3?
I
Is
can't
Curry,
say
no, is
top
Curry
three.
better than Luka?
Of all time
No,
or
like
right
currently,
now?
currently. Think Luka's better than Curry?
Probably. Oh man, I don't know, man.
This isn't even hesitation for me.
Payne's a little Luka stan over here. I agree. I think
Luka's one of the
I think he's
Luka's one of the
better.
best players.
I think Luka's top 4.
Yep.
Okay, I think he's better than Curry, but it's not by a margin. I think there's some stuff that Curry brings to the table that Luka just doesn't.
But I think there's some Curry. Y'all hate on people for defense. Curry's not the best defender.
He's
Luka's
better.
not-
He's a better defender than Luka.
But yeah, but I'm saying
But like,
facilitating wise, Curry's not even close
Oh my
in the
God.
same region.
Curry
as Luka.
cuts and everybody's looking at him, which opens up shots for everybody else, which is why like Curry's the best playmaker. He's not. He may not get all the assists, but he has so much like what did it say?
I didn't see that last
Magnetism. So much like everybody's like always looking at you. Where's Curry? Where's Curry? Oh, you get lost. Clay's in the corner for a
I
three.
mean, if you're looking for at the top 5 in the league right now, Curry has to be in there. Like, I'd say he's probably 5th, but you have to put him in there somewhere.
Okay.
I put him at 5.
Yeah.
You can put Luka ahead of him, Giannis.
Luka, Giannis, Joel, Jokic,
You're not gonna put LeBron in there.
LeBron.
Don't put
Wait,
LeBron
wait,
in there.
say it
That's fine with
again,
me.
Luka, Giannis, Jokic, Embiid,
That's valid.
Curry.
That's crazy.
That's valid. That's
KD's
super
not even
valid.
in there.
KD 6, Tatum 7.
My God.
Bro, okay, I don't see how you can be that guy after getting swept in the first round.
I'm tired
bro.
of the KD stuff. Yeah, he's an incredible scorer, but like, dude, I need to see him do something. I care about championships. All right.
I'm with Alex. I'm with Alex on this one. He's never been the guy on the championship level
Exactly.
team.
Y'all are putting Embiid, Jokic, what? And Luka on both of them.
Yes.
They have no championship playoff experience
Okay,
at all.
I want a team right now.
Jokic got swept.
I want a team right now. Give me Luka over KD.
I agree.
Easily.
Crazy.
I agree.
Easily
Who,
give me Luka over
who's,
KD.
who's on the Mavericks? Remind me.
Jalen Brunson and Dorian Finney-Smith. That's who.
That's
and what
who.
did he do? He pushed the Warriors to what? Was it 5 or 6? It don't matter. He still got their team to the
They beat
conference
the
finals.
Suns too.
KD didn't get there. They did beat the Suns. They blew the
There's
Suns out in
nobody
game 7.
There's really nobody on the Mavericks. She plays with literal bums. Like there's, like, where's the argument here?
KD's third option is Bruce Brown. I remind you.
And Lucas is.
I remind you.
We'll see whether
Who's
we'll see how
Lucas?
good they play when they have Ben Simmons.
You don't even know. You don't even know. That's what I'm saying.
You don't know either. Who's Lucas' third option?
Dorian Finney-Smith.
Okay, so we're comparing Dorian Finney-Smith and Bruce
and
Brown.
Bruce
Brown. Bruce Brown is
I think Bruce Brown might be better.
No.
I think they're like the same. There's really
Bro.
not like I really don't think there's like there's not a tier break between.
Okay,
no, we can't. No.
I have a question for y'all. KD last year had 49 in Game 7, an inch away from sending that championship Bucks team home
Sorry.
by himself.
Should have had 50.
Who was on the team last year? The Nets.
Was Irving playing?
Irving didn't play.
Dude, it doesn't matter. Did they win?
Harden,
Exactly, did they
Harden
win?
didn't play.
Did they win?
That's his fault for teaming up with liabilities.
Bro, that's another reason why he's not top 5. You can't go bouncing around the league. Oh, I want to win a chip. Let me go team up with this guy.
Yeah,
I don't respect that.
LeBron didn't do that.
we're not talking about LeBron.
LeBron went to the Lakers, who were in the lottery.
They
and then
won
they
the
won the chip.
I don't
Yes.
like LeBron either. Y'all not preaching
LeBron
to
went
me.
to
I don't like LeBron.
LeBron went
That's fine.
to a team that was in the lottery, and then just they automatically.
Yeah, but then they got Anthony Davis. They won it, and then they won it.
He
won the-
legit
they won the
Anthony
Mickey Mouse
Davis to
ring.
their team, bro.
AD day to day, the dude that played 20 games this year.
Okay, well he was good that one year. That
That one, yeah.
one year.
He averaged
Okay.
like 30 and 10.
But he is.
And then what did LeBron do? Probably average 40
Well,
in
they
the
missed the
finals.
playoffs this year, so.
Oh, that doesn't count. They were all hurt.
Oh, so it counts. It doesn't count for
LeBron was
LeBron,
hurt.
but it counts for KD
Well,
though.
was LeBron?
KD got them to the playoffs though.
and got swept.
Y'all hating them. Y'all hating on
Bro,
them.
I'd rather
What-
not get to the playoffs by getting
What-
hurt
what-
and then get swept
Dude,
in the first
hey,
round.
one guy went to Cancun a week later. What's the difference?
Yeah,
They're both drinking margaritas on the beach at the same
That
time.
might not be a difference for y'all, but like for me, like that's,
Well,
that's
LeBron-
the
No,
difference.
you don't think you want. So, I give you a team right now. I'm giving you the option right now to win a chip. Luka or KD. You're taking KD.
I'm taking KD.
I'm taking Luka.
I'm taking Luka.
To win the championship?
To win the
I'm
chip.
taking Luka.
That's not even close for me,
I'm taking
honestly. Luka, okay. Luka puts up great numbers.
Dude, Luka's supporting cast and how young he is, and he led that team to the conference final, and he beat the defending champion Suns.
They didn't win last year, bro.
The Western Conference.
The Western
defending
Oh,
Conference.
the Western- oh,
They
my
still made it
bad.
they still made it last year and they still beat them. Like, What did KD
All
do?
right, all right.
What did KD do? He got swept.
Katie's a little internet troll. I mean, he spends.
Oh, he had more burner accounts than
He
playoff.
spends
wins
his
this
time
year,
getting his feelings hurt by
Y'all are
Stephen A.
haters,
Smith.
bro. Y'all recency bias.
KD
My
6.
God.
KD 6.
Didn't Luka get swept last year in the playoffs?
Last year he was 21. Last year, or like 22 last year. KD's
Who
like,
was on his team?
We're
last
not
year?
comparing age. We're comparing greatness.
I'm
KD's
saying,
better
give
than
me a
Luka.
chip right now. I'm taking Luka.
I'm taking Luka too.
Okay.
Taking Luka.
Give Luka a
Did
supporting
Luka not
cast.
average? Did Luka not average like 40 in elimination games?
Yeah, that's.
It's like that. It was like he had like the 4th highest all time in elimination games, point per game wise.
I'm done with this conversation. This
Luka's
is
second option is
this is
Jalen
blasphemy.
Brunson, and Jalen Brunson's nice, but he's like a third or fourth option, and a good facilitator on a good team. Yeah,
third
come
or
on.
fourth
Oh, yeah.
option.
He's not a second
come
option.
on, come on.
Is Jalen a second option on
He's
a
not a
championship
second
level winning
option,
team?
bro. No, he's not.
Okay.
Okay, a championship level team.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Well, that's
That's
what
what I'm saying.
we're talking about.
We're
Championships.
here to win championships.
Luka,
Are we-
Luka wasn't close.
Neither was Durant. Durant got
Luka
swept,
was
bro.
closer than Durant.
Okay. Y'all are making an argument off of this year, like alone.
Yeah, and I'm saying, I'm playing it for next year. Give me Luka.
All right, that's fine.
Just like KD hasn't done anything.
The other
Like,
team can be
yeah,
out
he won
first
his-
round.
Yes,
My
K-
team's in the chip right
I'm
now.
shit. I'm winning the chip. I'm winning the chip.
Shit, my team.
I mean, KD won his two championships, but on like what, two of the greatest teams of all time.
As the best player on the 2 greatest.
Okay, you had a unanimous MVP. You had 3 other All-Stars. My fault.
If the team was still the team
like-
was still miles better
Bro,
than any other team.
he joined
in
a
the league.
73 and 9.
That's soft,
level
bro.
team.
That's just soft.
All right.
That's,
Bro,
Alright.
if Luka went to a 73 and 9 team, like that team's winning 82 games.
go put Luka on either team right in his ways, he's starting a dynasty. He's starting a dynasty. Put him on the Warriors right now.
Bro, you put him on who won the lottery this year?
First pick. Magic.
You put him on the Magic and they're winning the chip next year. Or at least making it to the
I'm
playoffs.
not gonna lie. I actually think that if Luka went to the Magic, they might actually have a better supporting cast than the Mavericks. I'm being serious. They got the
John Isaac comes back healthy.
yeah, Franz Wagner too.
Franz Wagner.
No, you're hard
Jalen
Jalen
Suggs.
Suggs.
And they're gonna get Chet.
Yeah, they would have a better supporting
Bro,
cast than the
they
Mavericks. They
would.
actually would. Look into the Magic right now. It's happening.
Calling it.
I'm serious. Do you actually think who
Has
would
he signed his big deal yet?
Luka?
Yeah.
No, I don't think.
Okay,
so.
once he gets
Okay.
like, what is he gonna get? $1 billion?
Who would
If he
you?
doesn't get that,
Hey,
go
what-
to the Magic for $2 billion.
who
Bro.
would you rather have? All right, Jalen Brunson, Dorian Finney-Smith,
Maxi Kleba.
Maxi Kleba, or
Spencer Dinwiddie.
Spencer.
Oh,
Oh, my bad, bro.
No,
Forgot
he's
about
actually
Spencer
legit.
Y'all are
Dinwiddie.
just throwing
No.
these people out the damn
Spencer's
thing.
legit. Spencer's legit.
Spencer's legit.
Spencer is
Okay,
legit.
so we got Spencer.
Oh, bro, Jalen Suggs. Jalen Suggs hasn't done anything.
Would you rather have Spencer?
He's fine.
All right, Spencer Dinwiddie, Jalen Brunson, and Dorian Finney-Smith, or Franz Wagner, Chet Holmgren, and
John Isaac.
John Isaac.
Spencer Dinwiddie, Jalen Brunson.
I'm having them out.
I'm taking John Isaac.
Oh my.
I'm taking John Isaac.
You don't even know who
Franz
John
Wagner.
Isaac is.
Oh,
He went to
I
FSU.
did not
Yeah, he went to
just-
FSU.
I don't know who John Isaac is.
Hey, no.
I don't know much about basketball. I
Okay,
damn well know who John
Isaac.
Isaac
Okay,
is.
before
Don't say that.
Before Isaac tore his ACL, dude was hooping.
He
like
was,
in the
bro.
bubble, like he was legit.
On defense, not on offense.
Oh wait, don't forget.
He was scoring. He was playing really good. No, yeah, look it up.
I'm
Look
looking
it
up,
up.
I'm looking
Look
up
it
right
up.
now.
Look it up. He was hooping, bro.
Look at those bubble stats.
Okay, I'm looking at the bubble stats, bro.
Please,
Look at
bro.
the bubble stats.
He was going off before he got hurt.
Yeah.
Okay.
John Isaac's legit. I hope he comes back healthy. Same with Markel. I'm glad
Yeah.
Markel came back.
For
I
big
love
luck.
Markel. I'm a big Markel.
Pray for Markel,
Isaac.
bro.
I know, for real. What did J. Cole say? He said it. I can't repeat it though.
Can't repeat
Copyright.
it. Copyright and language, we don't do that.
10 points a game in the bubble. He was going off, by the way.
I think I think you're off, Cam.
No.
No, we're off on the timeline here. He was hooping at some point.
10 points,
was.
4 rebounds, and 2 assists. He was hooping.
Tommy
Right.
wasn't admitting
He was
so.
hooping. He was locking up your best player too.
He was hooping, bro. Better than KD, bro.
No,
John Isaac has
Low
heart.
key?
John Isaac has heart. KD doesn't.
Facts. John Isaac stood up for the anthem too. He said, "I only knew for God." And I respect that.
I respect that too. I respect a man. Strong.
Katie don't do
All
that.
right, bro.
Katie don't even get a haircut. Katie don't even shave. Katie don't even put on lotion.
He's ashy, bro.
He a snake, bro. Katie not winning another chip in his life. Marking it. Luka will. Tatum
Luka
will.
will. Tatum will.
Curry won't.
Lucas 22.
And Tatum's 19. What's your point?
Katie was 22.
Tatum's 19.
Katie was 22 at one point too.
And he
I
was
was
in
on the
the
Rockets
finals.
though, for
Nobody cares about the Rockets,
Alright.
bro. Poverty team.
you're
bro.
a Clippers fan, bro.
Casual Clippers fan. It's still better than the Rockets. Yeah, come on.
I'll just sit back and enjoy this.
All right, should we talk?
Celtics in 7.
Should we move on?
Close it out, bro.
I do want to. Should we talk about some MLB?
We should transition to some MLB.
Joe Girardi got fired today from the Phillies. He actually did go on the radio this morning.
Good,
Very interesting.
Phillies
He did get an interview.
Girardi, you could see it coming. They
Well,
had a
I'll-
405 start.
Let me play the interview right now, right here, playing it.
Well, I think there's a number of reasons we didn't win. I think we gave too many extra outs. That probably cost us 4 or 5 games, maybe even more. I think at times our bullpen struggled. We had some guys that I think have much better stuff than the potential that they pitched to, which led to some games. And I think some guys got off to some slow starts offensively. And that happens, right? But, I think you can overcome sometimes one thing, maybe even two, but sometimes when it's more than that, I think it's somewhat difficult because I can look back on this last week when we were, 3-7. And I think realistically, we probably should have been 7-3. Well, that's going to fall on me because we weren't, and I understand that, and I just pray that that they get better and they get to the playoffs.
Listen to it, or you don't have to. I don't care. But he honestly said they went 3-7. They probably could have went 7-3 in their last 10. Their arms weren't great. Their bullpen. He said their bullpen could have been better. Guys got off to slow starts for hitting. I mean, I actually do like Girardi. Obviously.
Obviously, as a Yankees guy, but I mean, I think the Phillies have a good roster.
He kind of sounded relieved to be done with Philadelphia. I mean, dude, they have the 4th highest payroll in there. They suck.
Yeah, but they do suck, but I think they do have talent.
They do have talent, that's for sure. But
Harper.
But if you can't do anything with that talent, I think the dude deserves to be fired.
the fact that they threw that out there, that team out there without a bullpen and expected to win games, I thought that was pretty outrageous. But at the end of the day, it goes back to the old thing. You can't fire the players, but you can fire the manager.
Yep.
So I mean,
did he deserve it?
I mean, probably,
Maybe,
yeah. I mean, they were pretty
probably.
bad. They're underperforming, but I mean, unless they fix their bullpen and some of their arms start throwing better, because their starters have an ERA of 4, and guys like Schwarber and Real Muto aren't hitting up there.
Yeah.
Schwarber's
They signed Schwarber to that deal. And
he's
not
hitting
doing that
192.
Yeah, I know that's awful.
I never thought Schwarber he never hit for average. He's never hit for average. Signing him that big of a deal was,
I mean, you think
That's
he'd have some pop in his
It's just
bag?
kind of the nature.
How many
of the
homers
game
does he have?
nowadays.
I can
Not
count on
enough,
one hand.
because I haven't seen a lot of them, so I can tell you not enough.
And the first pitch is smoked deep to center field. Trout's going back. It is gone! Center field again. Going back on it is Trout. Back to the wall. Forget about it. It's gone. Off the
yeah. I don't know. The Astros are doing phenomenal right now. Best team in baseball.
And they just signed Jordan, 6 years.
Second best team in
115
baseball behind New York, but that's why the Yankees have the best record. I have a better roster overall. I mean, I don't think there's really a debate on who the best
And
team
then
is.
slowly but surely, the Red Sox are kind of coming
Yeah,
back.
I
Or
bet too.
3
Trevor
games.
Story resurgence after I dogged on him in
He had
our
a good,
last
he had a good
video.
week and a half, good
Oh,
2
an
weeks.
incredible
but
week and a half.
He's kind of going back to where he was.
Also, interesting thing with the MLB, the Dodgers got swept by the Pirates.
Anything could happen.
I mean, baseball is.
Pirates are actually sneaky hot. They're actually sneaky hot right now. They're in fourth. I think they might be getting close to 3rd place, but they're in 4th place, which is one spot better than 5th place, which is where I think everyone thought they would end up.
I mean, NL Central is free. Brewers are not doing good. They have some injuries going on.
Cardinals are
Cardinals
good.
are hot.
Goldschmidt turning it up right now. He's on a hit. Really, I think I want to say a 25-game hitting streak.
We got player of the month. Him and Judge got player of the
Yeah.
month. Ridiculous.
Judge deserved Judge for MVP, no doubt. Right
Dude.
now, yeah, Judge for MVP.
Judge for MVP, but even though we're not doing great, Devers and JD, Devers is hitting
They're in for
360.
insane
Devers is leading the league in hits right now.
You know,
Devers for MVP. That was my prediction. But maybe if we were doing good, then maybe he'd be like, I
think
guess
that-
in it, but it's too early.
I think the Red Sox are a very interesting team coming to deadline if they want to get rid of Bogarts.
I think Bogarts is gone.
I think Bogarts is
I think
gone.
he's gone.
We need pitching.
I mean,
We can't pitch
I think
for
you
crap.
have to. I think you have
So-
to. I mean, if you're the Red Sox, right? Like, unless you can jump the Rays, which I don't see, jump the Blue Jays.
The
The
AL
Blue
East.
Jays haven't played really
AL
good.
East, because they're just so comp. Like, everybody in the AL East is like,
Even the
I guess
Orioles
mine-
are like a
Yeah,
decent.
but they're like
they're
trending
bad, but
downwards.
they're trending. No, they're trending upwards.
Upwards.
Like for the future.
Badly?
Oh no, I'm talking about this season. Like,
Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, they're gonna be
recently,
bad this year, but they're not
Yeah.
trying to be good. But like,
That's what I'm saying.
if Xander's gonna leave in free agency, so you got to get something for him.
Yeah.
He's probably gonna
Because
go to
that's
like
why
Miami,
we-
maybe.
That's why we
or-
signed Stories
Yeah.
because like I think
Move
we
him
all
short,
knew.
yeah.
We all knew
Yeah.
Denver or Bogarts
Got a couple
was gone.
prospects for Bogarts. He's gonna help. He'll help a team down the stretch. That's for sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure. Easily, he's obviously.
One of the best shortstops in the league. I mean,
Yeah.
he can
And he's having
absolutely-
great hitting years. He's also in like 320.
Those three guys are just. There's
blowing
just,
out the wire. They're doing great.
there's just really
Probably
nothing
second
else.
behind Pena, to be honest.
All right, bro.
Also,
AL Rookie of the Year.
On that note,
actually,
See ya.
no, we gotta talk about the
I'm just
Angels.
playing. Just
Me and Peyton, we did say the Angels were gonna fall off. Gonna take our W with that one. They've lost what is it 7, 8, something like that, 8 straight
9,
losses.
I think.
Shotani has given up 11 earned in his last 3 starts. to-
Showtime cannot pitch in New York. He's getting shelled by the Yankees every
Bro, I
time. he
want
goes up
Trout to get out of there, bro. I love him too much. He needs to like go on like a team like the Heat or
It
something.
sounds like. By the way, like the
like the Heat. No, I think.
I think Bogart should go to the Heat too, bro.
No, bro. I think they need to get Trout out of there, bro. I love him too much for him to sit there on a poverty team, bro, and just rot.
I think Joe Madden on the hot seat.
Oh yeah.
I think he's a little old. He's being an old head. He was being a little old head yesterday, getting upset about something.
He needs to go to.
He needs to go to the Heat. Him and Shohei need to go to the Heat, bro.
You don't get that reference, bro.
Dubs and 6.
Dubs at 7.
I think I'm gonna stick to my prediction, and if they don't win in 7, they'll win in 6.
I mean, Astros in 7 too.
Yankees judge for MVP. Yankees on top, and that's gonna do it. Let's
No,
wrap
I'm
it
gonna
up.
mark it here. I'm marking it here.
After from the World Series.
The Red Sox will bounce back,
I
and we will jump one of the 3 teams, top 3 teams in the AL.
That's just
I'm
not
marking
happening.
it. I'm marking
All right,
it.
it's time to wrap it
I'm
up.
marking
The tanks are just getting too outlandish.
Yeah,
I'm marking
really.
it.
Wrap it up.
Sound like Stephen A. Smith over
Get a
here.
little
I'm marking
stupid.
it.
Get a little.
They're
By the way,
too good
Katie's
offensively,
soft.
not
Katie's soft for getting his feelings hurt by Stephen A.
And Luke is better.
Calling Stephen A. Some of the media makes basketball worse. Like he's just being a baby. Katie's soft. We know that.
I mean,
That's gonna wrap it up.
I don't think Katie's like had like a personal like conversation with someone IRL in like 3 years.
Just sits on his phone and tweets all day.
Yeah, he has so much time that he doesn't get a haircut. And he doesn't lotion up. I think he needs to. Literally an IRL snake. So, Luke is better, by the way.
Should we wrap this up? I'm trying to wrap it up here. We wrap it up.
I'm wrapping it up.
You want to wrap it up? You go ahead. You
Baby,
take
you
it.
wrap it up.
No,
You
go
look
ahead.
sad over there.
You're rambling on. Go ahead.
Damn. Okay.
All right.
That's it, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Remember to follow the TikTok. We're gonna start posting on TikTok. Hopefully, maybe, hopefully. Sorry for not posting lately. And peace.
Peace.